Section 19 of Birds, Volume 3, Number 4, April 1898. Recorded for LibriVox.org by Andrea Kotzer. The Dusky Grouse. Under various names, as blue grouse, gray grouse, mountain grouse, pine grouse, and fool hen, this species, which is one of the finest birds of its family, is geographically distributed chiefly throughout the wooded and especially the evergreen regions of the Rocky Mountains to the Pacific and northward into British America. In the mountains of Colorado, grouse is found on the border of timberline, according to Davy, throughout the year, going above in the fall for its principal food, grasshoppers. In summer its flesh is said to be excellent, but when frost has cut short its diet of insects and berries, it feeds on spruce needles, and its flesh acquires a strong flavor. Its food and habits are similar to those of the ruffed grouse. Its food consists of insects and the berries and seeds of the pine cone, the leaves of the pines, and the buds of trees. It has also the same habits of budding in the trees during deep snows. In the blue grouse, however, this habit of remaining and feeding in the trees is more decided and constant, and in winter they will fly from tree to tree, and often are plenty in the pines, when not a track can be found in the snow. It takes keen and practiced eyes to find them in the thick branches of the pines. They do not squat and lie closely on a limb like a quail, but stand up, perfectly still, and would readily be taken for a knot or a broken limb. If they move at all, it is to take flight, and with a sudden whir they are away and must be looked for in another treetop. Halleck says that in common with the ruffed grouse, the packs have a habit of scattering in winter, 2 or 3, or even a single bird being often found with no others in the vicinity, their habit of feeding in the trees tending to separate them. The size of the dusky grouse is nearly twice that of the ruffed grouse, a full-grown bird weighing from 3 to 4 pounds. The feathers are very thick, and it seems fitly dressed to endure the vigor of its habitat, which is in the Rocky Mountains and Sierra Nevada country only, and in the pine forests from 5 to 10,000 feet above the level of the sea. The latter height is generally about the snow line in these regions. Although the weather in the mountains is often mild and pleasant in winter, and especially healthy and agreeable from the dryness and purity of the atmosphere, yet the cold is sometimes intense. Some years ago Mr. Halleck advised that the acclimation of this beautiful bird be tested in the pine forests of the East. Though too wild and shy, he said, to be domesticated, there is no reason why it might not live and thrive in any pine lands where the ruffed grouse is found. Since the mountain passes are becoming threaded with railroads, and miners, herders, and other settlers are scattering through the country, it will be far easier than it has been to secure and transport live birds or their eggs, and it is to be hoped the experiment will be tried. This grouse nests on the ground, often under shelter of a hollow log or projecting rock, with merely a few pine needles scratched together. From 8 to 15 eggs are laid, of buff or cream color, marked all over with round spots of umber brown. End of section 19. This recording is in the public domain.